So as part of the coach's gift this year, we wanted to do something a little bit different, and we wanted to make a video for you guys as kind of a keepsake to remember your guys' first year coaching varsity. And we just all really wanted to do something super meaningful. And yeah, so I asked everybody to answer a couple of questions for me. And I haven't watched any of the videos all the way through, so I'm just as excited as you guys are.
My favorite moment of the season was when we would mini move songs at team dinner, like our old Palm songs, we'd mini move them, and then we would just like stand there and like pretend we know them, even though sometimes we don't.
My favorite memories would probably be winning MPA because we won, obviously, and all the laughs we had because like I would have a really bad day at school and I'd just go to practice and you guys would make it so much better for me, and it was just really fun all together.
Hey guys, you already know who it is. So, a favorite memory of mine is when we were at Palm Camp and the power went out. So we're all just sitting in the dark, like talking and playing Ghost Palm. And Jade thought it'd be a good idea to turn the lights off and do a blue palm instead. That was funny. Another one I like is when Corey had to come and let us in because we like finally got the courage to leave our stuff in the cafeteria and it got locked in. So that was really fun. I love that for us.
Hi. My favorite memory of this season was definitely football season. Even though I couldn't participate, I still had a lot of fun watching them practice. And even though I didn't get to participate, I still loved watching them perform. And I liked getting my hair done and being able to just be with the team during really nice, happy times because it was really warm out. I don't know, I just like football season. I had a lot of fun walking in the parade and stuff during homecoming especially, but yeah.
Alright, my favorite memories evolve around the flip. For example, me almost dying a couple times, Gracie and Elena pretending to drop kick me when we're marking the flip, but like, actually, I love it when we land the flip when we're performing and everyone goes crazy and it makes me so happy. Like, I don't remember which competition, but I remember seeing Nicole praying and then we landed it and all the coaches were like, yeah! That makes me so happy. And then when at regionals we did the flip obviously and then we went off stage and then someone from All Saints was like, oh my god, you see that flip? That was so cool. I was like, yeah, it was. So those are my favorite memories.
My favorite memory from the season was definitely regionals because that was kind of my first real experience, and it was just so like how I felt after knowing we made it to states was such a good feeling, and to have it with this team overall was just one of the best things that I think has ever happened to me.
So my favorite memory from this season probably has to be the fact that like when they announced me as homecoming queen, you guys were the first people that got to like give me a hug, and I really I think about that all the time because it just reminds me that like even though like all of that had nothing to do with like Palm, you guys were still there for me, and it just reminds me like how close we are as like an actual family and how grateful I am for this program in general. I'm like 45 seconds into this and I'm already tearing up. But yeah, it just meant a lot to me, and I think that's a memory that I'm gonna have for a really long time. It's just super important to me, and I'm really grateful for that moment.
I love you guys because you were always there for us, even when times were hard, and you were very brutally honest when we needed the honesty. And I'm just so happy that you guys got to be our coaches this year.
I love most about the coaches how close of a relationship we had with them. Like, everybody on the team, we're all like real super close. And I had an amazing time with this team. Like, it would not have been possible without the coaches coaching and being with like that close with all the members.
One thing I do love about you guys is that you always support me and push me to be the best that I can throughout the years.
I really thank you both for being my first coaches that will stick with me for 2 years in a row and not leave. So I love you both.
I just want to say thank you, coaches, for everything you've done for us. I love you guys so much. Can't wait for next year where I can have 2 coaches in a row. That's a first. Love you guys.
What I love about the coaches is that they're just such loving and fun people, and no matter how hard of a time we're having, it is always so much fun, and we're able to keep that spirit that really keeps me on the team.
My favorite thing about the coaches would have to be their resilience. I think like going into a season with like the record that we had with new coaches, like that's a lot of pressure, and I think that the way that everything was handled this season was amazing. Like, I know that if I was in the position that Brooke or Nicole was, I don't know what I would have done. And I'm just really proud of both of them for just sticking through it, because there was times where it was really, really difficult, and like we were all learning as like Palmers, and they were learning along with us as coaches, and I think that it was really cool to see like throughout the season us like grow together. I think it was really awesome. I want to say more, but I don't want to cry in this, because at this point I'm probably already crying. I'm not sure. Future Gracie, how we doing? Rad. Okay.
Thank you so much for making this season and many other seasons very memorable. I love you guys.
And then an extra thing I want to say thank you for is really you coaches are the reason for my love of Palms. I do not think if I had any other coaches, I would truly have enjoyed this season so much, and I would not love Palms like I do now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for an amazing season.